Following you radical back to the fire. Went off to Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong. Went off to Iraq to get a big old sack. Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. Don't tread on me. Don't tread on me. I'm a bee at PB. In the desert, you can't remember your name. On a fucking horse with no name. So, San Diego, the fire. That ship, what a metaphor. The warship. Francis, no? Freedom fries. Francis, no? Yeah, Francis. The good man. The good man is burning. So let's talk about the good man. Let's talk about the good man. That's an officer's coat from the USS Reagan. Oh, she's dead of leukemia. So Peter, I talked to Peter. He says the fire started and I immediately jumped in the car, went down the 30th Street, right down to the shipyard. He lives up in Hillcrest and he said, smoke choke you out up there. Toxic, American toxic. So let's talk about this ship. This is important. This is historical stuff because the USS Reagan, the Edward Schwartz building, right there in federal court, tossed out, tossed in, tossed out. You can legally murder your own troops. You signed the contract. My dad was murdered right there. Right there, San Diego. What? I'll get it later. So, murder your own men. He was human, lab ratted in a freaking, put in a cage with a Nevada test site, drafted, kill him. And that's what they do. That's what they do. Hello. So, this ship is probably the most sophisticated, well, not the most used war machine ship in modern U.S. history. Maybe in U.S. history. It can move troops right to the shore, the 1st Division. My father was 1st Division Marine. Special Forces guy. Oh yeah, you ain't seen Semper Fi, that dude. Whoa. But, oh yeah, he's dead, like the rest of them, young. So, this ship is a chameleon. They land aircraft on it. Oh yeah, you can argue with me all you want, it's a fact. This ship has been involved in more war and death and mass murder than any ship maybe in U.S. history. What a metaphor. This ship after Fukushima. Now this is real important. Stay with me, real important. USS Reagan was sent in. Radiated the fuck out of those guys. I mean, I've talked to somebody, I was in La Jolla this last year. Guy stopped me, Jehovah's Witness, killed him. Blanche, that's you, huh? Yeah. Did I talk to you? Yeah. My neighbor, a young man, got leukemia, just like you said they would. Off the USS Reagan. He was alive for 6 months, died. And I mean, this goes on and on and on and on. It doesn't get reported. I mean, you draft dodgers, Ted Nugent and Trump, Clinton. Fuck, they're all draft dodgers. Fucking Ted Nugent pee pants. He pees his pants. That's how he got out of it. And Trump had a bunion. These are patriots. They got no clue, no rhyme, no fucking reason. The abuse of the United States American soldier. Oh, we'll throw him a check. Fuck your money. They just kill him. So this ship in 2012 was reversed in. Now, I don't know this for sure, but my buddy says the USS Navy brought in the generator in 2011 on this ship. Now, I don't know if that's true to San Onofre. Now, I know it came in by ship when they were cheating and they got caught cheating on the San Onofre generator. It was a military ship, Marines. Now, most of the security that are at San Onofre are ex-Marines. That's how I have the hook. That's how I have connection. I'm buddies with them. Who do you think leaked everything to me? They did. They're still in fear for their life to this day. So, in 2012, all of a sudden, they come up with a new operation in Japan. Bury Antoinette Obama and make it so. Remember him, Cartwright? Remember Cartwright? Inside the Situation Room, where you'll radiate your own man by the millions. You can't send in these ships, blah, 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 blah. Cartwright, who's going to be yeah, that guy that got convicted and was going to be sent to prison, that Obama, his twin, pardoned. That guy. Make it so, John Holdren. Do it, I'm a eugenicist. Why else would they let Fukushima keep going? They sent this ship in to Japan for 6 years. Now, I got all kinds of good information about this ship. I'm running it by people, this, that, the other thing. The good man. Est-ce que vous parlez français? Bon homie. You know, Richard, and not little Richard, he's dead. Goes all the way back to the American Revolution. What was it doing there for 6 years? Well, I know for a fact, because I talked to one of these. I've talked to 2 Marine. This is a Marine ship. I talked to 2 of them. Kevin, we're intel. Don't ever tell anybody. I told you this. That's 120 miles an hour on a 40. All day, every day. They don't care. So, because in the desert, you can't remember your name, and you ain't seen desert. Where'd you sleep last night? I slept in the dead fucking pines of the sun for Fukushima, Japan. Oh, it always fucking shines. So, goatee. Fucking 84. What a year, huh? In San Diego. The last good year in San Diego. Oh, yeah. What about them Padres? Oh, they're still there. The pathetic billionaire freaking dirtbags. Go Chargers. What? They're the Walmart LA? Fucking. What about fucking Kobe Bryant's father? Jelly Bean. Oh, yeah. I watched him play in San Diego lots of times. He was good. What? It's hip to clip. What? They're in LA too? No, now LA is San Diego. This toxic hellhole is fucking poisoning the fucking planet. Oh. So, they went into Japan for 6 years. They know the readings. I'm asking, you know the Fukushima readings? Oh, yeah. They're bad, aren't they? Oh, yeah. Classified, right? Oh, yeah. How bad are they? I got on one of the ships. I was right there at the Naval Yard, and I was interviewed. I went in for an interview. They searched me, took my camera, the whole works, wouldn't let me post it. I've talked to lots of these in my, recent activism career and my old activist career in San Diego. This ship is so radioactive. Danielle Valentine's dad, he made big headlines all over the world because his young daughter from Oakland died on the USS Reagan acutely out of nowhere. Saw a post I post. He called me on the phone. I says, you know about Fukushima, Japan? What? Huh? What's that? Had no clue, no rhyme or I said, well, that's what killed her. Never called me back again. Nobody wants to hear it. They can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. You can't fucking handle the truth. Wasn't that San Diego? So, this fucking ship is contaminated as fuck. So are all the sailors. We got litigation. Tossed in, tossed out, tossed out. What a joke. What, they retired the Redskins? What about the University of Utah Utes? I mean, we can go on and on and on and on. You know, Stanford used to be called the Indians. My line here, I used to always say, when I used to do play-by-play. Stanford kills Utes in Pac-10 action. Now it's Pac-12. Stanford again. You know, the Bounty House, the Gary House at Old Town. So, it's frying you in San Diego. This toxins, can you imagine what's in those plumes? Oh, my Lord. What about the ocean? Go catch that. I used to go right by the Crystal Pier not that long ago. Stand right there when I was a kid, even when I was a young adult. They'd bring in the yellowtail right off the beach. You know, that man-made, they're all man-made manufactured beaches in San Diego. I'm old enough to remember when they tore out the marshes. Tore out the natural breaks. Killed the blue herons, killed it all. So we can have white, pretty sand beach. My grandfather, who the statue at Old Town, that's him. He made his fortune right there in the white sand pits of Utah, Brigham City, Utah. Trucking sand to California for their beaches and making bar tile, adobe style. That's how I grew up. First they come for the craftsmen, and I won't stop there. Thank you for everybody's support of this historic work, but I don't know, my funding's really dried up the last couple months because the right-wingers have fled from me because they love Trump, and I hate the fucker. They love Obama, and I hate, they're twins. They're nuclear puppets. Make it so. Abe's puppets, Japan. His puppets. His puppets. His puppets. Land of the rising sun. His puppets. So, I think the Navy wants to sink it. Well, I'm sure they do. I mean, think about what a metaphor for this 20-year war machine. Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. Went off to Iraq to get a big old say, how nice is they invented blue police force ISIS. We get the waste off San Onofre. We're working on that, which thank you to everybody in San Onofre. Miles ahead of schedule. Thank you to the workers in San Onofre Senior Lives. You know, they bring it here to Utah, the nuclear outhouse, and Governor-elect Cox, I have an interview with him. I'm going to post it here soon, asking him about new scale, these little reactors, and bringing the nuclear waste from San Onofre Energy Solutions. He told me he didn't even know what I was talking about, but he would try to learn and try to find out. The state attorney general here, I asked him about the nuclear waste coming to Energy Solutions illegally. Geiger count readings. By the way, my Geiger count readings, I have them. They're high, but they're not too homogeneous, and I got to do more work on it and run it by some people. Doesn't it? Funding little nuclear reactors, no clue what I'm talking about. Ignorant, selfish leaders will elect ignorant, selfish, or ignorant, selfish people will elect ignorant, selfish leaders on Balco. I'm sure the Navy wants this thing sunk. Now, so it's a metaphor for San Diego, the first mass murderers when they got there, you know. Don Quixote on Balco. Sabio Español, the Spanish murderers. One of the missions burned. Did you know that? Oh, oh, whoa, talk about a murderer. Whoa, change all the names. Oh, you don't even know. But some of them loved San Diego. They felt like it was heaven. When Polk invaded Mexico City, Taylor was, you know, he went up over the hill. They thought they'd entered heaven. San Diego, they thought they was in heaven, so they didn't pillage San Diego at first. They're pillaging it now. So we call it Lost Bay. You know, there's a ship at Lost Bay, a famous Spanish ship. It's still there. They got there, you know, the False Bay, and it moved out. The ship got there, and it can move out. You know, now it's, you know, it's all manufactured now. They dredged it. The ship couldn't get out. They stayed, so the Spanish Queen and the Italiano Americo Vespucci would have had them killed. They wrote in pseudo de facto pen name, multiple people, Don Quixote on Balco. Some of the Colorado River dumped into the Pacific Ocean was the most beautiful, and these are people that had been all over the world, said it was heaven, most beautiful sight you'd ever, it's still that way when I was a kid. They would catch the yellow tuna not that long ago, right there where this ship is burning. They'd hang them up on the line just like this. You go there, they'd cut you off a slab, roast it on a stick on a grill. You'd eat it right off the stick for breakfast. They'd make you an omelet if you wanted. And then you'd walk along there. You could pick blood oranges just right as you're walking to school. Walking out. By the way, no school in San Diego. Martha Farm Elementary, my old elementary. That's at PB. No school. You know, when we were kids, hey, you know, La Jolla Vikings, yeah. How about them? Point Loma Pointers. How about those Frank Zappa Middle School, Mission Bay accomplished? Buccaneers! What about those Chieftains? Fast Times at Ridgemont High. All I want to do is catch some rays. That's exactly how I grew up. We just walk out of school, go down to the beach, and look at the starfish and the octopus. You know, and play. We learned freaking so much, and the education system was very good then. It was good here then, too. Just wanted to catch a buzz. You know. But that's back when the surfers and the counterculturists, we had flowers in our hair, and we fiercely defended the ecology. Fiercely defended the ecology. I'm a fucking farmer, big fat overweight fuckers riding around in fucking tractors with a government fucking welfare check. Becomes as natural as occupying an Oregon birth refuge. San Diego's toxic as hell right now. I'm supposed to be there today. I was going to leave today. Ooh. Ooh, what's going on in there? Ooh, what's going on here? So stay in tune.